Always tracking, always alerting. Storm Team 8.
12:15 now on your Monday, and we're coming off a weekend that finally was active across West Michigan. Both Saturday and Sunday brought rainfall to most of our West Michigan cities, but those reports are a little bit all over the place. Muskegon actually coming in at the bottom at about a quarter of an inch, but Holland, an area that desperately needs the rain thanks to that severe drought, making a return, almost 3 inches in about 48 hours time. Grand Rapids sitting just over an inch. It brings our monthly totals for most of our cities now over an inch. We're a little bit more on track for this month than we certainly were just about a week ago. All of that rain that we saw this past weekend, by the way, will be incorporated into this week's drought monitor. That gets released on Thursday and hopefully will show some vast improvement. Looking at Storm Track Live, that's not the end of the rain either. We have several more rounds building for at least the front half of our week here. For now, most of us are dry, but we're watching this system on the other side of the lake now, tracking over the lake to perhaps clip some cities north of I-96. At one point, this storm was actually warned for severity, but it has weakened. Still, though, a decent amount of rain coming right along with it. Luckily, no severe weather expected as we continue to head throughout today. We're in between about 2 systems, one off to our southeast, giving a slight marginal risk, and of course that one off to our west. That comes after, again, a few warnings that we had this past weekend. So talking the high temperatures today, we'll be in the mid-70s. I think it is safe to say that 80s are long gone for us, at least for now, but do want to highlight this is actually one of our warmer days that we have upcoming. As we move overnight, we'll see those low temperatures dip down to near about 60, and into the afternoon tomorrow, very similar highs in the low to mid 70s. So our futurecast here is going to show a few more scattered showers, especially as we head throughout the evening, but today not a washout. In fact, we actually should have some good sunshine trying to break through that cloud deck. As we move into tomorrow morning, though, this cluster expected to be a little bit more robust, and Tuesday we'll have more and more rounds of showers and thunderstorms building throughout the afternoon and evening. That's Tuesday for you. Wednesday, Thursday, I actually think will be a little bit more widespread, but a lesser potential of seeing those thunderstorms develop. Here's a look at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Most of lower Michigan expected to see some amount of showers as that low pressure system slowly but surely starts to track off to our east. It'll take the moisture along with it, and that dry air will make a gorgeous return just in time for our weekend. So how much rain are we tracking? Again, scattered is the key word here, so it's not necessarily going to be a steady rainfall or a washout, but if we take our futurecast all the way out through Wednesday and Thursday, at that point we're expecting most of us to see right around a quarter to ½ inch more of rain, but I do once again think there will be locally higher totals. Remember that spread I showed you. Some of us seeing a ¼ inch this weekend, others seeing well over 2½ inches. So again, that's the first half of your week. Today, the first day of fall begins at 2:19 this afternoon, and it'll start to feel like fall as well. End of the week, we'll see those high temperatures fall down to near about 70 degrees. We'll also see those low temperatures take a dive to the 50s, but the second half of your week is pretty gorgeous. The weekend looking like it's going to be filled with sunshine and high pressure working to keep us dry, not only those 4 days, but also as we build into early next week. So again, this is typically the week that we see our last 80-degree high temperature, and I do think it's safe to say that we likely saw that this past weekend.